It's not so bad. Nice to see you here. Welcome. Welcome to the Disney cruise. What's the name of the boat again? I love it. I've been staying in a stateroom. It's beautiful. And I'm in New York on a cruise. I'm in New York on a cruise. And I'm still in New York. This is what I would want. I would want to be in a boat that does not leak. Doesn't that seem like it would be nice? Because when you live in New York, you need the things that New York has. You need coffee every 3 feet. Can you believe the amount of coffee places in New York? There's coffee at home, people have coffee at work, they have the cup holder in the car, and the waitresses are walking around with pots. Let me fill it up, let me warm it up, let me top it off. You could lift up a manhole cover. We just made a fresh pot. Would you like some? We're too into this drink. We're drinking too much coffee. People walk around, they hold those cups out like they've won an award as they're walking down the street. I'd like to thank Juan Valdez. Why do the people sit in the car? Why do they live in there? Why do they just stay in there? Get your coffee, leave. I'm going to open up a coffee shop called Beat It. Coffee comes in 3 sizes. Get lost, see you, and scram. Coffee leads 2 separate lives. It leads one life in the cup, another life in your body. In the cup, coffee is a charming host of a delightful party. Everyone around the coffee is sippy and chatty and stirry and sippy. Oh, I want to hear this whole story. But then after the coffee leaves the cup, it enters the human body, and then it is not so friendly. Coffee is mean when it gets inside. I want more talking, more peeing. Large intestine, I want all of that out of here right now. Mean. A lot of weird drinks, though. It's hard to figure out what to drink now, isn't it? You go into a mini-mart, it's a whole wall of stuff. What am I getting? Shut up, I don't know. 5-hour energy drink. You ever see that little bottle by the cash register? 5 hours! That's a weird amount of time. Who's working 1 to 6? What does that even feel like? I need 5 hours of energy right now. You were fine, I know, I just hit the wall. 5 hours of energy. The workday is 8 hours. Have an hour for lunch, you're down to 7. According to this company, I only need 2 hours of natural human energy in one of these meth lab Hawaiian Punch Jello shots. Alcoholic coffee drinks. This is how desperate we are to come up with new things to consume. Alcoholic coffee. How rare is that set of circumstances where you need to be whatever the opposite of tired and sober is? Sometimes I want to be trashed and alert. I know my car was all over the road, officer. I saw every second of it. I know I'll be filling out papers at the police station all night. Bring it on, I'm sharp as a tack. Don't know what to drink, don't know what to eat. Nobody can figure out what to eat. It was so much easier when we were kids. When I was a kid, they invented the Pop-Tart, the back of my head blew right off. Do you remember that? We weren't ready for the Pop-Tart. They didn't ramp us up. It was the 60s. We had toast. That was it. Orange juice frozen years in advance. Hacking away at it to get some liquidity. Shredded wheat. It was like wrapping your lips around a wood chipper. You'd have breakfast. You had to take 2 days off for the scars to heal. We were chimps playing in the dirt with sticks. My mother would make cream of wheat. Remember cream of wheat? She wouldn't put enough water. It was thick. I couldn't even move the spoon. It was like rolling in the hull of a slave ship. And then the Pop-Tart. The Pop-Tart. It was like a doorway to another dimension. You open the flaps, the Pop-Tarts are not even visible. They're in the packets, one of those special packets. They had a metallic alloy lining from NASA or something. Once Once there were Pop-Tarts, I did not understand why other types of food continued to exist. What for? Nothing else gave you that seamless flow. 2 in the packet, 2 slots in the toaster. Okay, I don't have to figure out anything there. 1's not enough, 3's too many. They always give you 2. And they can't go stale because they were never fresh. I'm 57 years old, I'm married, I live here in New York just up the street. I have 3 kids, my son's birthday is today. You know, these kid birthdays, this is the new parenting. I gotta bring every kid in New York, it's gotta be in my house. They always say, we have kids, why do we need these other kids here? Do you find that other people's children never look quite right? Is that boy's head supposed to be there? It looks like a melon head. And the parents come to pick him up. Oh, they're melon heads too. It's a melon family. They're weird, these birthday parties. The piñata, bizarre. The kid's almost 7. Let's teach him blind rage and senseless violence. Holding little shoulders. You wail on this ignorant beast. You hear me? You take this crude weapon and you beat the snot out of him. Whatever falls out of his ruptured carcass, grab it, eat it right in front of his face. When we're done with him, we're going to put a picture of his brother on the wall. Everyone's going to get a pin, and we're going to nail his ass. But I love being married. I love it. I'm married for 12 years. It's a beautiful thing. What is marriage? What's it about? It's about listening. Listening. A lot of wives complain their husbands do not listen. Never heard my wife say this. She may have. I don't know. But here's what I do know, ladies. I know that your husband wants to make you happy. He wants to do it. He cannot do it. He doesn't know how to do it. Sometimes we do it, we don't know how we did it. Can't ask, what did I do? That looks like you don't know what you're doing. Can't do nothing. Well, the woman says, I can't believe you're doing this. Man says, doing what? The woman starts crying. Man says, I didn't do anything. Woman says, exactly. So marriage is a bit of a chess game, except the chessboard is made of flowing water, and all the chess pieces are smoke. You can make all the moves you want, they will not affect the outcome of the game. You have got to listen in marriage. It's very important. Because women have a lot of questions. When they get married, they become very inquisitive. A lot of questions, and then complicated questions. Theoretical, hypothetical issues. They invent things that may or may not occur. It doesn't matter. They want to know how you might respond. How you would respond. If you faked your own death and I found out about it, what would you say then? What are you talking about? Oh, I dreamt the whole thing last night, so don't deny it. Marriage is like being on a game show and you're always in the lightning round. I have a game show podium. I wake up in the morning, I stand behind the podium. I got a hand button clicker. I'll take movies I think we saw together for 200. My wife, of course, is the returning champion from last week. I'll take details of a 10-minute conversation we had at 3 o'clock in the morning 8 years ago. I would like to bet everything I have on that, Alex. I'm going for the win right here. I took the kids out to the movies. There's a new announcement. Have you seen the new announcement in the movie theater? Please pick up the garbage from around your seat after the movie. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll bring my orange jumpsuit and a wooden stick with a nail in it, too. I'm not picking nothing up. I'm the one that threw it down. There's an agreed-upon deal between us and the movie theater people that is understood by every single person in this room. You're ripping us off. And a lot of overpriced, oversized crap we shouldn't be eating to begin with. That's fine. In exchange for that, when I'm done with something, I open my hand and let it roll down 8 rows. The cup holder's the only thing they've given us in the past 100 years of going to movies. Grows out of the armrest. You're resting your arm. You certainly won't be expected to hold a cup. Eventually they'll put in some automatic popcorn shooter that fires one in every 5 to 8 seconds. We don't want to use our hands anymore for anything. Right? And we like wheels on the luggage, belt clip for the cell phone. You have a dog, they give you a button on that leash, the dog pulls the leash, you hit the button, let the line out like he's a marlin. You go in the public restroom, the toilet flushes, it flushes itself. It sees the whole situation from your perspective. Looks up at you, I got this one. That little blinking red light just watching you. Are you done yet? That about all you got? The sink, for some reason, is not as aware of us as the toilet. You always have to go into a David Copperfield act to make that work. Over to the paper towels, do another dance of the 7 veils over there. And why, by the way, are public restrooms constructed from the most sound, reflective materials that are possible? What do they use? Metal, glass, rock-hard tiles, so that every tiny human noise is rendered in Dolby Pro Logic surround sound quality. Is it not bad enough that we shatter the dignity of every decent, law-abiding individual that goes into one of these little hideous stalls? They always have that little viewing window. What is the purpose of this? So I can see their lifeless, collapsed pant legs, tragic little shoe front poking out from underneath. How much more money is it to bring this wall down? Plus it's a stall, it's for horses. I don't want to be in a stall. Maybe if it's a stall, maybe I should hang my head right over the front door like the horses do. I'm sure my co-workers recognize my shoes. Let's let them see my face. Hey Bob, how you doing? Yeah, this is why I had to run out of that big meeting. I had a PowerPoint presentation of my own to do.